Hello everyone, Digfig here, and welcome back to some more of the Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon. Left off coming into the chem lab. Got his keycard and stuff. Mysterious voice of doom has said that he has turned on the auto mechanicals, which he's sure he has. But he failed to take into account that we killed a whole bunch of these things to even get here. So his assumption that they will sort me out is just ill-placed. Unless this place has far more security than I think it does. Which, from the looks of it so far, with only 2 auto mechanicals challenging me, it's gonna be easy. And that his... Hey, what's up? Oh, so threatening. That's what I'm talking about. It's just really ill-placed. Everyone just always underestimates the hero in these kind of games. Loot you some weird electric beam up there. Hey, what's up, buddy? Just drug myself real quick, but I don't take any of those hard drugs. We just easy drugs. Well, that room is far fucking bigger than I thought it was. Primals. So the auto mechanicals killed all the primals, or there's probably primals running around. I bet there's still primals running around just for enemy diversity. But it's interesting that they would stay contained so nice and neatly. Right? I think what we're looking for is in here. Way to go, Vicar. Get up. Stupid idiot. Getting murked. If you had it so heroes could permanently die, you would just lone wolf this whole campaign. Because they're just so dumb. They're dumber than dumb. Unless there's some mechanical way to, or some way to actually physical res them that I don't know about. Because they're just so dumb and so prone to death. Hear the sound of a log. Finish looting the dang room first. What you hiding here? 2 terminals? Sweet. We love terminals. Hey, what's up? That's all good, Obsidian. Thanks for stopping by. It's true. Those are spoilers for the DLC. Well, I can't open that. Ain't that a biatch? I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. Not that you're watching this anymore.
Roscoe, it's Georgie. If you're hearing this, you must still be holed up at the Sprat Shack. And you're not gonna like this one bit. I was trying to steal our recordings when things went crazy. I know. Like I said, sorry. And I'm gonna be in a heap of trouble if I don't get them, so if you want to save my bacon, you need to do it for me. I need the 3 interviews we did with Ambrose, this one here, plus another recording of my own. I left that last one with a guy who owed me a favor at the garbage processing office in the chemical waste ravine. I'll leave an automech near Stellar Freighting. It'll want all 5 recordings, plus a passphrase, Glacial Age. Oh, and don't listen to my log, all right? Just stay safe and keep your head down.
Interesting. It leads me to think we're being played, but I don't know. Cause he might just want what was in that auto mechanical, but main laboratory terminal messages. More reading. We love reading. From Palav to Lowe. I'm probably butchering that name. Subject, can we please? Dr. Lowe. I think I speak for all my colleagues in this laboratory when I say I am worried about the OCI's treatment of our facilities. I can understand dismissing 10% of our staff as a punitive measure. I can understand cutting our deadlines in half in order to motivate us. And forgive me, Dr. Lowe, but I can't understand demanding that we send human inquiries are untested compounds. Well, that's real fucked up. Many of these compounds aren't tested because we know they're failures. Increasing production means proportionally decreasing. That's that word. Way too big for me. Proportionately decreasing quality of enrichment, which means lower compatibility with human metabolism, which means higher rate and intensity of dangers and potential lethal side effects. So, I mean, it's just this compounding interest of bad on bad on bad on bad. That really sucks. Compound X is highly complicated formula harvested from the waste of xenophytes. It's complicated because unlike over 50% of Spacer Choice's nutritional catalog, the compound was not designed for human consumption. Lols. If the good people at OCI understand the complexity of the compound we're dealing with, there's a chance they'll give us the time and resources we need. We just need to get them to understand that it's a problem of miscommunication. Jasper, let me know. Let me go up there and give them a presentation. I'll use markers and everything. What do you think? Can we do this? I don't think it actually works. From Lowe to Polev. Dr. Polev, the OCI are compromised by a gaggle of carbon feeders. What? You go up there with your markers and your charts and your diagrams, and they'll chew the flesh off your bones and then charge me for the meal. It is absolutely critical that I finish my research in peace and as soon as possible without interference from the OCI. So to answer your question, no, we fucking can't. Best regards, Jasper Lowe. Personal file. Why do they gotta write books, everyone? Compound Harvesting, Enrichment, and Molecularization Laboratory. Is that word? Molecular. Yep, molecularization. Pulling it out of my ass. From T. Mellos. Today we received our update timetable from management, courtesy of Mr. Goodfellow. 6-week deadlines are now 3-week deadlines. Some of my colleagues have been sacrificing sleep in order to meet these deadlines. Others have been medicating themselves with a very small dose of enraged compound X in order to combat the fatigue. Work fortifies the spirit, so we will carry on. I count myself fortunate to have been spared in the decommissioning. Yeah, that's what that word is. My former colleagues have nowhere to go. Their departure corresponded with the few critical doses of enriched compound disappearing from our storage. Correlation does not imply causation, so I will not imply theft, lols. I bet one of the workers that was fired fucked everything up. I am concerned by the side effects of Compound X. Even in its refined state, repeated use damages the synaptic pathways of the brain. Paranoia, violence, psychosis, and intense anxiety will haunt and repeat user for the rest of their short lives. Our enrichment process does not combat the side effects of Compound X. We are close to a breakthrough, but the damage to our research terminals is irreversible. My hope is that Human Inquiry will see the side effects of this compound in their own tests and report these tests to creative incubation. If incubation is as chilled by these results as I am, they may provide us with more time and more resources. They actually just fucking spin the whole thing. I mean, not so bad, and sell it instead of, you know, saying it's bad for people. From G. Girther. A moment of silence for my recent batch of enriched Compound X. The elegant complexity of your molecular structure manifested in the hallucination of my own sleep-deprived mind. 30% lower rate of addiction, 70% compatible with human metabolism, and with a side effect coefficient of just 0.65. You are the most promising compound yet. Human Inquiry would have been delighted to pour you into a syringe and stick you inside a test subject. You were destroyed in an unplanned sabotage event, which is to say that Mr. Mostly Fancy Tables couldn't predict this would happen. You were almost perfect. Our lab will never see the likes of you again. Compound X is notoriously difficult to enrich. The molecular structure is fussy. In small doses, the compound provides a massive boost to energy and productivity. The clever buggers at OCI do not seem to understand this principle, and have asked us to increase our dosage with every batch. High dosage Compound X is even harder to enrich. In a poorly enriched, poverty-stricken chemical... Wait. Poverty-stricken? That was a weird thing to put in there. Chemical has none of the productive layers that inhibit dangerous side effects. Protective, not productive. So when you have a... so what we have is a cocktail of very bad side effects chased down with one massive rush of euphoric energy. Pleasant, but incredibly dangerous. I can only hope that HIA's report agree with my assessment. Well, it doesn't, and they fuck everyone over for it. It's nice and simple like that. And I can see why people complained about how much reading there was in this game. There are books and books and books. Damage to data storage device. Run... Formula samples not found. Formula requirements not found. Side effect analysis not found. Quality of life improvements not found. Ouch. Research data. Open last dog entry. To whom it may concern, this morning, I and many colleagues gathered in a reception hall. Every 10th staff member at this laboratory was released from service. I am one of them. My indenturement contract to Spacer's Choice, which stipulates a lifetime of productive service and as a researcher in the field of organic chemistry, has been terminated. I have served Spacer Choice for most of my life. Working at the Gorgon facility is the highlight of my career. If I leave Gorgon, I will have nowhere else to go because my contract guaranteed my work for the duration of my life. To end that contract is tantamount to ending my life. If you have the power to reconsider your decision, I ask you kindly to reconsider. I am willing to work out without pay if necessary. This job is all I have. Please allow me to fortify my spirit by continuing to work. Damn. Nowhere else to go at all, apparently. Zhang to Lo J. Dr. Lo, I'm afraid I don't know where your research notes are. I searched material processing and discreetly asked the receptionist, but nothing turned up. If I had to guess, you left them in the basement laboratory. I'd venture down there myself, but you know how I feel about primals. I apologize for the weakness of my constitution. Interesting. Sir, if your research notes do turn up in the basement, may I ask you to think favorably on me when OCI asks you for a budget review? Word around the lab is that Goodfellow and his other leaders of the OCI want to make some deep cuts in our staff. If there's any truth to this rumor, I hope you remember that I have always supported your desire to find a better, safer version of A&T. Respectfully, Dr. Zhang. No, that didn't work. You got your ass fired. And then you probably turned on all the people here. That's my guess. That's just a wall I ran into. I think we looted everything up here as well as everything down there. Haven't gone in there, haven't gone in there.
It looks so homey. Like a family lived here. All that goodness turned to such devilish ends.
I heard. Okay. I heard holy, like, and then my brain went full of bullet holes or like a religious holy, but she said homely. Homely was the words. Here recording.
How the devil do I use this thing? Is it what? Oh, the barrel's turning. All right. I feel like an absolute idiot barking into this horn. I shouldn't have let Lucien talk me into this. What use do I have with audible notes? Posterity my ass. Ah, great fucking law. What's it doing now?
What?
Jasper! Jasper, it's... How do I turn it off? It won't. Just press the button. The what? Oh, for law's sake, the button, Ollie. Accursed thing.
Good enough to work down here as a scientist, but cannot figure out how to use the basic buttons on a thing. Ooh, fancy little posters here. A dead vending machine. You don't see those things very often. tend to be very, very well maintained. And very, like, productive, I guess. Can't say productive, but, like, super reliable. Like, creepily thorough. So, why are there flies here? No one should have been here in a long enough period of time where the bugs would be long gone. Question mark?
Nicely done.
Interesting. Did I already check this for anything on it that's worth a damn? Well, let's just fat finger my keyboard real quick. We'll go and itch my face. As you take a dream at a time. Damn creepy ass shit. We already did everything down here, but we didn't do this. Employees' rights. Yeah. Employees' rights. My ass. Not in this universe. Employees' right to get murdered by your corporation and have your life terminated. Basically all there is there. Now we did everything in here. Yes. Jump over you. We got the journal in there. Can I just crawl under this thing?
I'll keep my head down.
Not very secure. Cool. Down here. Hey, an auto mechanical. You're not scary. Yeah, don't mess with us. We're badasses. Come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Actually, like, skirt our way around here? Nah, this game's really not a fan of skirting edges. Lots of invisible walls, lots of huge barriers. So what is this room or lab? We got garbage cubes. Lots of garbage cubes. It's like a waste area.
You're fast.
I know I'm fast. But if it's like most things in the real world, once you have the skills of how to open locks with picks or anything, most locks in the modern world are very, very shitty.
The effects of Compound X are inescapable. The refined excrement of the xenocyte life form. It's a fine powder, very fine. It finds its way into absolutely everything. Even in the water now, and the air. It settles like a veil over all of Gorgon. The laboratory techs get the worst of it. We all appreciated the boost to mood and productivity at first, but we're at each other's throats in an instant now. I've had to break up 2 fistfights this week alone. This aggression must be inherent to the formula, to Compound X. How do I stop it?
Yeah, that is kind of a problem. Objective looks like it's that way, so we'll go check on what's down here. I mean, you don't really stop it, do you? It creates marauders, and that's just the way things are. This weapon is old, outdated, but I still think it's the best. This energy is so good versus these guys. Crack you. Toxic primal brain. That's something I want to gather around, hold on to.
Too. They wanted to make sure they made all the bad decisions, didn't they?
Yeah, I think they did. Reload. Knock him on his ass for me, thank you. Stop standing in the toxic.
Everyone all right?
You're good, we're all good. It looks like this is my objective actually down here. Maybe I'm supposed to go up to the security hallway first? I don't know what the heck the better call is here. I just know I don't want to deactivate all the mechanicals, because I like killing things. It's a better experience, it's funner to fight things than it is to just kind of wander through aimlessly. So let's go through here. Swap back to this gun.
Careful. Seems like they had a surplus of traps they decided to get rid of all in one place.
Yeah, it does seem like that, doesn't it? Loot you. Workstation. Cool. Speaking of which, I didn't want to pick those up. Well, I wanted to pick them up, I just didn't even acknowledge their existence. Repair all. Except... loot you. Oh, hey, look, someone's nice enough to open a drawer for me.
Great work.
Loot whore coming through. Move aside. Thanks for all the stuff. Do appreciate it. We'll send you a letter. A recommendation, I think. Recommendation for leaving all the loot out everywhere. It's an elevator that probably goes down to where the other objective is. First, we want to loot all this. Someone took the time to jam all these things into little buckets. You. Thank you for all the stuff. I almost just fell down there. That's a little baity loot bucket they put there. I mean, I appreciate it. I almost fell in it. Super troll. But somehow, magically I didn't. Got a pistol, some more ammo. I'll crawl over there and manually loot you. Heard the mechanicals down there. On the mechanical status, disable. Security office statuses, lift access restrictions. True messages, and we've got lots of messages. But either way, we're out of time for this episode, everyone. I really do appreciate y'all stopping by and checking it out. Do all the YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, comment, hit that bell notification, check out my Discord, check out my Twitch stream, and I'll see you all in the next video. Dig Fig out! What do we call this? M-Labs? M-Labs Part 1? Maybe, something like that? Click on the things, they're over there. I always point in the wrong direction. They're up there. All around.